Disclaimer: the following footage was recorded in November 2022. It showcases my GC and Paolo's GC just after both of them had been finished. I thought I lost the footage, but I recently found it.
Hey everybody, I'm Paolo
And I'm Jet Bignano.
Today is November 26, 2022. We've had our cars, Elle
And Jasmine.
about here on the road for about a year now. This is going to be our yearly update video. At this point, we're going to consider both of these cars complete. We've got them both repainted and completed mechanically.
So, just to recap, Elle actually got the transmission and the rear diff from the shell. So Elle got a lot of drivetrain components from the shell, whereas Jasmine got a lot of aesthetic stuff. It got a lot of window molding, trim, and other little various parts on the car. So we're just going to take you guys through our cars as a yearly update and show you guys what we've done so far.
So a year on, Elle has a new coat of paint. Big shout out to our friends over at Mako there for hooking us up with this beautiful green paint job. Really, the camera doesn't do it justice. Other than that, we've thrown a couple coats of wax on it, and we've also redone the side molding, which was kind of a little bent and worn with some new generic stuff. The other thing that we've done, which you can't really see, is the antenna. Used to be always stuck in the up position. We've replaced it with a new generic antenna, so now it's always going to be down. All right, so here in the engine, I've replaced the dog bone engine mount back there with some brand new Subaru parts. I got that over at our local Subaru dealer. It helped the engine stabilize a little bit, made it rattle a little less. I put in a new air cleaner because I figured it was time for a new one. Also, our friends over at Subi Shop took care of the mass airflow sensor, the fuel pump, and a couple other things related to fuel. Really makes her run like a charm. Love those guys over there at Subi Shop. Big shout out to Kian and Jose. In terms of things that need to be worked on, we do have a check engine light that came on a couple months ago. I think it's more than likely the ECU just confused on as where its automatic transmission is. I don't think we did the grounding of pin 80 correct, so that might be the cause of that. And in terms of other maintenance I've done, I did run a little bit of injector cleaner through it as well. All right, and then here in the interior of the car, there's been a few changes. Obviously, the shifter, we had the shifter valence come in from Japan. The shifter boot as well, that came when we had the swap. We have a new shift knob on here because the old one rattled a bit. The head unit has been replaced with a different stock one. I have an FM transmitter to Bluetooth so I can connect my phone. Probably the biggest thing in here would be in the doors and in the back we have a full set of 4 Kenwood KFC 1666S speakers. And I think for future plans with the car, I think I'm going to put in a new head unit, definitely a new amp to go with that, and if I have some money left over, maybe I'll do a sub as well.
Alrighty guys, so here's my car. This is Jasmine. As you can see, it's been repainted. This beautiful crystal gray by Mako. The paint is pretty good. It's a 2-stage paint job, so it's not as flaky, but still the color is brought up pretty well. Some other exterior enhancements I did was a new set of JDM Stanley corner lights. I got a set of Baja Designs XLR Sports on here, as well as the Rally Innovations fog light conversion and the Rally Innovations light bar. Some of the things I did, it's a pretty cool one in my opinion, are the set of 18-inch 2022 Subaru BRZ wheels. And other than that, the car is pretty much how I rocked it before paint. It's still got the JDM rear bumper. Some other new things though, I guess, would be a license plate bracket, which holds the license plate and the license plate lights, because since I'm running a US plate with US lights with the Japanese bumper, I had to get a bracket made for that. So that's pretty much it as far as exterior goes, and I'll take you guys into the interior. So here's the interior of Jasmine. It's still got the Mitsubishi Evo 10 seats. I've kind of cleaned them up and refreshed them a bit. Pretty much that's the whole thing with this interior. I just kind of cleaned everything up and refreshed it. I got the door cards actually, the handles reupholstered. I got a new headliner in here that's nice and clean. I got the center gauge housing in here. And I actually put my scan gauge 2 into here and I custom made a bracket in order to put the scan gauge in here. Some other things as well is this new Momo steering wheel. Ironically, this one's actually called the Momo Jet, just like my name. So yeah, that's pretty funny. That's pretty much it as far as interior goes. Just mainly just cleaned it up and just added some new things wherever they were needed. So as far as engine bay goes, I've got a new Optima red top battery in there. And pretty much the whole theme of this thing, just cleaned it up. Another thing I did, kind of was before paint, was a new radiator. It's a just OEM CSF radiator that I got for it. It was about last summer of 2021 is when I got it. So other than that, that's pretty much it as far as engine bay goes. So now that our cars are pretty much mostly done, but we do have some other mods that we do want to do to it in the future. For example, for mine, I do want a set of new brake pads and rotors for it, as well as a new set of coilovers for it as well, and possibly a new clutch and transmission. Probably even later down the road from there, I'd want to do either STI swap or just build 2.5 naturally aspirated motor, depending on how much I can afford. So that's about it for me and Paolo.
And in terms of future mods for Elle, me and my dad really want to lower her just a couple inches because she's sitting pretty high off the ground right now. I personally want to do a whole stereo system, so I'm thinking of an amp, a head unit, maybe a sub later if I have some more money, and definitely dynamat through the whole interior so we can get her nice and squared away. Obviously fixing the check engine light at some point, and then way down the road I think we'll go for a deeper paint job, wide body kit as well, and maybe an STI swap as well.
Stay tuned guys as we progress with our GCs. Unfortunately, I only have my permit at this time, but when I do get my license, what we hope to do is do a driving video and review of our cars. So thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe for more.
And in April of 2023, Paolo got a set of Raceline coilovers for Elle. Here's Elle as of December 2023. Currently, Paolo is in college, but when he visits home, he works on Elle. So here's how Jasmine currently sits as of December 2023. She's currently on a set of 17-inch STI BBS rims and finally has R1 Concepts brake pads and rotors.
Are you gonna say something first? I'm gonna say something first. You can do like future mods, I'd say. Keeping it stock for now, because it's all my wallet can afford.
Don't need one.
It's like talking, it's like unscripted.
Exactly.
Yeah.